It began, like every other night, on the old northern route. Bus number 302 was the last ride out of the city, leaving the terminal at exactly 11:40 p.m. The passengers were tired office workers, a young couple, an old man with a newspaper, and a college student on her phone. 9 in total, not counting the driver. The route cut through the dense forest stretch near the old mining district, a place locals avoided after dark. Fog rolled in early that night, thick enough to blur the headlights. The driver, Mr. Harris, had done this route for 12 years. He'd seen deer, fallen trees, even pranksters wearing masks, but never silence like this. No sound, not even crickets. Around midnight, the bus reached mile marker 47, the dead zone. No cameras, no phone signal, nothing. And that's when the first thing went wrong. The old man sitting in the second row stood up suddenly and walked toward the driver. Mr. Harris turned and asked, "Sir, you need to sit down." But the man didn't speak. He just pointed out the front windshield. Something was standing in the middle of the road. It looked human at first glance. Tall, pale, but the face, it was wrong. Every second, it changed shape, as if a bad signal was flickering over it. Mr. Harris slammed the brakes, and the bus came screeching to a stop. The lights flickered. Someone screamed from the back. Who opened the door? But no one had. The CCTV footage recovered later shows the bus lights dimming one by one. A shadow moves through the aisle, slow, like it's dragging itself forward. Passengers start vanishing, not running, not fighting, just fading. When the lights fully die, only the sound of breathing remains. Then the dashcam freezes, timestamp 12:03 a.m. After that, nothing. For 3 days, the police searched the entire stretch. No crash marks, no skid trail, no debris, as if the bus never existed. But on the 4th night, a truck driver named Lewis reported seeing a bus parked by the roadside, its interior lights flickering. When authorities arrived, they found it exactly as described. Engine cold, doors open. Inside, the seats were torn and clawed. The driver's uniform was still on the seat, but no one was inside it. And in the last row, they found a mobile phone ringing continuously. When they picked it up, there was no SIM, no signal, no battery icon, still ringing. Forensics tried tracing the GPS log. The final ping placed the bus inside the old tunnel of Route 9, a tunnel that was sealed off decades ago after a gas explosion killed 42 miners. Locals had long claimed that sometimes after midnight, you could hear the echo of buses passing through, even though the tunnel had been buried. Investigators sent a team with ground radar. They discovered a void space roughly 30 feet below the current road surface, matching the shape and length of a passenger bus. But the tunnel above it was solid rock. No way in, no way out. To this day, the official report lists it as an unresolved disappearance. No bodies, no mechanical failure. Only 9 missing people, and one unanswered call that still plays back, a voice whispering, "Turn off the lights." Truckers still swear that if you drive the highway past midnight, you'll see the faint glow of taillights ahead, a bus moving slow through the fog. But when you try to overtake it, the road ahead is empty. Some say those passengers are still out there, stuck between the living and the dead, forever traveling that endless route, waiting for someone else to join the ride. And if you ever find yourself alone on a late-night bus and the driver refuses to look in the mirror, don't, because sometimes the reflection isn't his. Stories like this aren't fiction. They're warnings. Subscribe to Beyond the Known and keep your eyes open. You never know what's real. You hear all these tales in the city, but let me tell you, out here, the fog has its own stories. Stories that whisper when no one's around. Have you ever seen it? The bus, I mean. Just a glimpse through the mist when the forest is at its quietest. It's enough to make you wonder what really lies beyond what we see. Keep your senses sharp. Sometimes, when everything else falls silent, that's when you hear the faint rumble of an engine and the whispers from the passengers that never came back. Yet, with each tale told, the boundary between the seen and the unseen blurs further. We've got to pinpoint where the sightings were reported, cross-reference them with the anomalies. If the legend is true, we've got a chance to witness something extraordinary tonight. As the night deepened, curiosity grappled with caution, a dance that continues to beckon the brave and the foolish alike. The equipment's going haywire. It's like the fog is interfering with everything. Do you hear that? It's them. They're out here, somewhere between the veil of fog and our senses.